And what's happening right now is action in the Carolinas. Charleston specifically right now, that's where we have the chances of the tropical development that have diminished. But the heavy, persistent rain is still far from over. It stretches all the way from Florida up through the Carolinas. Let's bring in Fox Weather's Katie Byrne, who's in Charleston, South Carolina. And Katie, when we talk about, okay, tropical development, that's on a standhold, that's diminished. That doesn't mean the rain stops. How's it there along the coast?
Well, the city is still preparing for, the chance of flooding because this really kicks off a week's worth of rain, essentially, for people who live in Charleston and across the Carolinas. We've had on and off rain. You can see we're in a break right now, really since late this afternoon. But we have had several pretty heavy downpours where people are running for cover and things like that. We have seen a number of people out there with their umbrellas. But behind us, we just started noticing in the last 20 minutes or so, all of these sailboats came out into the Charleston harbor right where we are. We're on the Charleston waterfront park pier, and you can see that there's just dozens of boats out here. One local man thinks we've got the yacht club nearby, and there's a couple regattas that are supposed to happen this week, so maybe these boaters are practicing for that. We'll have to maybe see if we can catch one of them to hear what's going on out there. But you can tell that the conditions out in the water aren't great. We know there's a small craft advisory out until 8 o'clock tonight, just warning people of the conditions. You could see some white caps when you look over at the water, and we got past high tide. That happened around 4 o'clock, but since then that was kind of aligned with the rain starting, so we've seen just some rockier water than what it looked like earlier this afternoon. And the thing about this is, you mentioned it, we're lucky. The risk of what we're talking about and seeing here now, this system, of it forming into something tropical, that dropped to 0%. But the same system's already soaked South Florida, so communities here are preparing for that. And some families, they say tropical-like conditions, like the ones that we're feeling. I mean, it feels tropical out here. It's muggy, it's sticky, it's hot. There is a breeze now that we have the rain kind of cooling things off, but it has people just kind of preparing for what's to come. Hurricane season officially started on Sunday, and we're kind of just going right into it, it seems like, from people that I'm talking to and live here locally. Visitors that I'm meeting, they're definitely checking their flights and monitoring their weather apps. Deborah and Eliana were two friends I met from New York and New Jersey, and they were just getting in as many touristy things as they could before the weather got worse.
A little muggy, to be honest. Lots of mosquitoes, but thank God the wind has been really refreshing and cooling, and it hasn't been so humid as it's been the past few days that we've been here.
For some people like us who are leaving the state soon, we appreciate the wind and appreciate the cooler weather, but we know what it might have in store for the people who will be local during the hurricanes.
It's possible we could get 1 to 3 inches here in the next day or so. So we'll keep you posted with everything we're seeing on the ground, Steve.
Yeah, at times you look at when a system is named, you get a little more, of course, awareness, Katie, and this is going to be those garden variety showers setting up off the Atlantic, still potent, and that could lead to the flooding threat. Good update so far, and interested to see, as you had mentioned, the sailors behind you, what they are doing out there as they prep. A good day to kind of test out the boat with the stiff winds. Katie, thank you for that update. Let's talk.